What will it take for right-wing men, and I'm talking about Elon Musk, of course, in this case, to just stop obsessing over Taylor Swift? We get it, guys. You're obsessed with her because she's better than you, and secretly you want her, which is really kind of gross. And she has no interest in you. Now she stood up for things she believes in, equality and voting, and you just can't stand it. Elon, of course, had to jump on X, it's still Twitter, and share his comments and views of her being Time Person of the Year, exposing who he is and laughably in the process pointing out how much his popularity has crashed since 2021. But first, how about Charlie Kirk? Charlie Kirk, who looks kind of like an Idaho potato that grew gums. He's really mad at Taylor Swift, and he's mad because she apparently, quote unquote, registered 4 million girls to vote in like an hour, I think it was. Well, let's start with they're not girls, Charlie, they're women. And I know that you were an incel in college and probably had trouble even talking to them without peeing yourself. So I get why you might not know what to call them. They're women if they're voting. But also, of course, he said that this would destroy the United States. 4 million more women would destroy the United States. Why? What are the rights that people like Potato Head there are taking away from women that might make them want to vote against people like him? Besides the fact that he's just kind of creepy and seems like he'd be a stalker and follow them around. Okay, enough with Charlie. There's Elon. Hasn't Elon done enough? He's destroyed a car company. He's blowing up rockets.
But 4 minutes in,
it does appear to be spinning.
Disaster. The rocket starts to spin, then disintegrates in a spectacular explosion. You can hear everyone groan. Starship is no more.
He's taken 80% of Twitter's value, away. But he's got advice as the 2021 Time Magazine Man of the Year, Person of the Year. Boy, if it was Charlie Kirk, I'm sure, of the year. He told her that Taylor Swift had to be careful. You could expect your popularity to drop. You see, that's where you're wrong, Elon. Your popularity didn't drop because of any kind of correlation with you becoming Time Person of the Year. It's these types of correlation and causation mistakes that make you such a moron. Like, Twitter is crashing. The advertisers are leaving and they have no right to leave, as opposed to I'm allowing neo-Nazis to post and they don't want to be there, which really takes us to our next point. You see, in 2021, in that time, you have taken yourself from someone who fooled all of us because you kept your mouth shut into thinking you were some kind of Tony Stark. And that also, of course, was the tech press failing like the political press does. They wanted a hero. You've gone from Tony Stark to Donald Trump in that time. All right. And the list is endless. One of the list of things is this jackoff has done. He kicked journalists off of Twitter who were critical of him. He shared a conspiracy theory about the attack on Paul Pelosi, Nancy Pelosi's husband, that it may have been his gay love. He shared the Pizzagate theory. That's great. He retweeted one of the deepest sort of anti-Semitic conspiracies that's out there. He denied Starlink, which allows troops to communicate with each other of his own volition. To the Ukrainian troops trying to fight a Russian invasion. The fact that he has that much power is really actually pretty frightening. And of course, again, he's destroyed Twitter, and so many people have left, so many brands have left, the place is dying. He just let Alex Jones back on the other day, so he and Alex Jones and Vivek Ramaswamy and Andrew Tate could gather in a Twitter room. I imagine that's like what the combination of hell, purgatory, and maybe living at Gary Busey's house is like. And let's not forget how he told advertisers who were leaving to, quote, go f yourself.
Go f yourself.
Because everyone always finds that's a nice way to have your popularity go up. So you see, Elon, your popularity has crashed since 2021 because you're an asshole. And nobody knew you were an asshole in 2021, and a dumb one at that, who believes any stupid conspiracy theory that flies in front of your face. But since then, well, people have started to actually listen to what you say because you open your mouth and realize you're a moron and that you're the biggest argument against meritocracy that exists. You've existed on government subsidies, our money, to make yourself rich and really not accomplish anything. Your stupid satellites are blowing up. Yes, lots of people want to go out and buy the Tesla truck. that very sleek and beautiful looking vehicle. That's why everybody hates you. You've destroyed things they've liked. You've insulted things they've liked. You've basically been a jackoff. Taylor Swift travels around the world and is more famous than most leaders of countries. She's got somebody who has girls, Charlie Kirk, and women who follow her around who wear bracelets of friendship. She shares a message of inclusivity and everyone being equal and fights out for LGBTQ rights and smart policies, attacks Donald Trump.
And the other thing, just from a security
So
standpoint,
you think
Taylor Swift comes out against Trump.
I don't care if they write that. I'm sad that I didn't 2 years ago, but I can't change that. I'm saying right now that this is something that I know is right, and you guys, I need to be on the right side of history. And if he doesn't win, then at least I tried.
And oh yeah, right. Also registers those girls to vote. That's why people love her. So Elon, Mr. Potato Head, find something else to spend your time on. Go back to destroying Twitter.